Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the whole elect. It was in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is a quick lesson through the Spirit. Well, I won't say a quick lesson, but, sometimes the Spirit have us to go a little longer than what we anticipate. But I found it ironic in this video, and I'm going to show you brothers two different videos because one made the news. I don't think the other one did. But this is basically a bunch of Edomites walking around with swastikas, which if you go back to the time of Nazi Germany, they had what they called a you-know-what. And I'm going to try to abbreviate it because for the simple fact, they're real sensitive about that because they equate this thing with the small hats, all right? And the irony of this shit is the fact that when they're marching up and down the streets, they're yelling basically the hell with you niggas. But when you go here to ABC News,
cases
a disturbing.
They was going into how it says mass groups marches through Ohio neighborhood with swastika flags, all right? Going back into HITLER, which he was a small hat, and NAZI Germany during the time of the Third Reich, World War II area. All right, when allegedly 6 million of these bums were eliminated, which that's all fucking bullshit. That's nowhere in history. It's all propagated nonsense, but you can't tell because Germans and small hats look alike because technically they're the same Edomite kind. Show you how Esau pulled the wool over everybody's eyes with that convoluted history. But anyway, going into this made headline news when they were calling out Amalek, all right, and basically they called it a HATE crime. But yet when it comes to Jake, then it don't really make headway. Now I seen some of this video, I didn't see it all, so I'm gonna watch the whole 3-minute video, and I'm assuming that they didn't mention Jake, but they mentioned the JOOs, if that make any sense, all right? But either way it go, this is all pretentious leading up to civil unrest, okay? Because ever since this guy DJ Trump got in office, I mean, these Edomites have been really, really bold in there. I mean, from the F-150s to their pickups to the pride, the hatred to you Jakes, is getting ready to show. And Trump, like we said, he was set up to bring nothing but chaos. And it looks like if he gets inaugurated, if he makes it to his inauguration, hey, Lord's will, he be the man that really plunged this thing over the fence. But, like we say, it can go many ways. It could be another assassination attempt, okay, because of who he's associated with is known for assassination plots. Anything can happen. And if that happened, then you better believe, I guarantee you, if something happens to DJ, we will see civil unrest to some degree, all right? And they will have to bring in martial law because right now the left wing, allegedly they're trying to stage a coup to overthrow his inauguration to keep themselves in power. And also Biden approved of long-range missile strikes from the Ukraine into Russia, which is, that's a guaranteed war right there. So I don't know, man. It's several scripts on the table. We just don't know which one the elites are going with. But overall, it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's movie, and it's going to play itself out. So I really want to play this video now that I'm thinking about it. But, they mentioned this word here. All right. And you mentioned this word here, then basically, I may get a strike on it. So I'm going to just read the article. I'm not even going to play the video. That way it'll be on the safer side. All right, but I am going to play the other video. But I'm going to read you what this means here. It says, I'm going to say it this way. Stika Swats, okay, is the symbol predominantly used in various Musarian religions and cultures, as well as some African and American ones. It says here, in the Western world, it is more widely recognized as a symbol of Germany Party, NAZI, who appropriated it for their party insignia starting in the earlier 20th century. All right, it says the appropriation continues with its use by neo, around the world. All right. Yep, and this is just, it says an ancient symbol in the form of an equal arm cross with each arm continued at a right angle, used especially in South Asia as a symbol of good luck or spirituality. A symbol in the form of a black cross, with each arm bent clockwise at the right angle, used to embalm on the German NAZI party called the Hakenkreuz. All right, and we already know what this is associated with. So anyway, I'm gonna play this video real quick. I'm not gonna play this one here. Mass group marches through Ohio neighborhood with flags, but let's play this one here, and we're gonna see the irony of it, or the hypocrisy of this.
Y'all done? Y'all ain't done, are you?
White praise of vigor!
Yeah.
White praise of vigor!
Why y'all hiding y'all's faces? Why you hiding your faces? Don't hide your face. Don't hide your face. Keep going. Don't stop.
Where they going?
Kill yourself, all of you.
Look at them, scared to show their faces. Man, there's some racial shit, bruh. Y'all done? Y'all done? Yeah, come do that shit at nighttime. Come do that shit at nighttime. Come back at nighttime. You hear this shit, bro? No, don't go. They got guns on them, bro. You hear me? Bro. Yeah, but come back and do that shit.
I ain't scared to die. I got work.
You see, and this is what I'm saying. Jake is a bunch of fucking pussies, man. Because let's just say if that was a rival gang, let's just say if them niggas was Bloods and the niggas that was walking down with them flags were Crips, they'd just pounce on them. They'd just roll on them, man. But when it comes to the actual opposition, and Jake is like, oh, man, I gotta work making excuses, fucking scared. You know, because see, Jake know who to mess with. Jake know they can bother their own people because there's really no repercussions for it. Like, I saw a video of these guys, man. And I'm going to get to the point, but I seen a video yesterday of these prankster guys, and I don't know why the internet has made people, people do stupid shit to get famous. You know what I'm saying? The internet has really fucked up a lot of people's minds because people play dangerous games to get clout. So it's this group of prankers that go around in these different hoods in America, and they throwing up fake gang signs, man. And then it's igniting Jake. They going Jake in Latin neighborhoods, and before you know it, they throwing up fake gang signs and almost getting their ass whooped. But to show you how reactive niggas are, like, and I was just sitting back looking at the video, gritting my teeth, because I'm like, I can't wait till the Most High wipe them niggas off the face of the earth, because how Jake is so reactive to nothing, man. And when I was coming up, like, in my teenage years, and we used to be in the same mindset to be provoked by that stupid dumb shit, because somebody threw up a gang sign, you want to put them in the spirit world now. So you had this Serbian dude, I think you had like a Latin dude and two Jake dudes, and they was behind the camera, and they sent the Serbian dude to do it because they know he has less likely a chance of getting fucked up by these Jake gangs in Chicago. But if it was the Jake doing that, they just would have killed him. But you see the double standard in niggas? You know, they're willing to kill you over a fucking gang, man. I'm like, I just don't, I get it, it's the curses, but it's just like, wow, Jake is really willing to die for that shit, man. That has no meaning to it at all, you know. And another thing, too, I believe that these are like feds, man. I believe that these are paid agitators. I believe this is like CIA or feds or something. I don't think they're real. But then again, you know, the feds and the CIA and the FBI, all these people have ties to these particular hate groups, man. Whether it be the KKK, the Nazis, you know what I'm saying, the skinheads, the Aryan Nation. They ain't nothing but Klans members in suit and ties with pistols, man, and black masks. So this could be just that. Like, I believe this is government orchestrated. All right, I don't believe that these people have the balls to really do some shit like this. So this is a psyop, man, if you ask my humble opinion. All right, matter of fact, let's do this real quick. Let's go to 2 Corinthians 11, 2 and 11, and get the point. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices, right? So this is nothing more but a ploy by Esau Edom, which is Satan, okay, to throw people off and to also put people on edge to get them in that war mindset, because Esau was trying to stage a civil war. And also, it's just hate for you Jakes, because you heard what he said. Now, for whatever reason, when I watched this video, at least like 1 minute of it, they didn't show that part when they was yelling out niggas. But when they was, and then again, you know, just the fact that they're walking around, they're saying that they're attacking small hats, but that wasn't in this video. But allegedly in this video, they claim that you had like 3, I believe, small hat attacks in Chicago, like on, I think it was like DePaul University, one of them colleges out there. They was, you know, somebody got attacked. But it says the governor of Ohio and city officials in Columbus are speaking out after a group of masked individuals marched through the streets of Ohio capital city Sunday, dressed in black and holding flags with you know what on them. Which, like I said, this ain't nothing but fucking a psyop. It says the unidentified people were spotted around 1 p.m. walking through a short north neighborhood, according to the Columbus ABC affiliate WSYX. It says images and videos of the marchers went viral on social media sites. But it says the Columbus police was dispatched and the investigation is ongoing. And it says that we will not tolerate this in Ohio. And Ohio Republican Governor Mike DeWine said in a statement on the social media platform X on Saturday evening. Neo, you know who, and their faces hidden behind red masks, roam streets in Columbus today, carrying flags and spewing vile against and racist speech against the people of color in the JESS. Okay, so they did mention it, but in the video they didn't mention Jake. But you know what's so weird? Because people of color are actually these people right here. Okay, the JESS are actually people of color. So yeah, they try to spin the narrative, right? But in the video, they didn't make mention of people of color, at least this one on this page. It says there were reports that they were also spewing white power sentiments. And he added, there's no place for this in state for hate, bigotry, anti-you-know-what, or violence, and we must denounce it wherever we see it. But wait a minute, I found it strange and ironic that they have particular leagues and organizations to help them out of their situations, like the ADL, which is the Anti-Defamation League. They have protective parameters enforced, but yet Jake don't have that. Okay, like it was a 7-year-old boy that was lynched at a high school. He didn't die, but basically they hung his ass from a bathroom stall. And yet, you know, the school was turning a blind eye to it. Like, well, we don't know there was horseplaying. You know, a Jake boy got hung, I guess, by an Edomite dude. And yet there's no big outcry for that. Okay, there's no particular organization that's coming into play to save Jake, which proves that we're the true children of Israel, because the Lord said that no man shall redeem you. Okay, we're not going to have any probable leaders set up to defend us, man. All right. So which proves that they're not the people of the Most High. Proves we are. And the crazy part, this governor is talking about, well, we won't allow that. Nigga, you probably the one that dispatched him. Because we know that these state governments and these federal governments work in tandem to keep their agendas going, you know. Anyway, it says here, we will not allow any of our neighbors to be intimidated or threatened or harmed because of who they are, how they worship, and whom they love. It says the city of Columbus said in a statement, evening, we embrace the tolerance and acceptance and derive the great strength from our diversity. But it is we who are as a people, and it is precisely what we has enabled us to grow and thrive to reach new heights of excellence. It says together we reject the cowardly display reported in the short north earlier, and we will continue to monitor the situation in partnership with the Columbus Division of Police to ensure the safety and security of our city, which, in my opinion, it's all lies, man. All right. This is just a ploy. This is just to show you what time we in. Okay. We're in a time of hate. We're in a time of division. We're in a time of war, civil war. Okay. We're in a time of evil, as the Lord said, that the days are evil, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's go from here to the book of Ecclesiastes, 3rd chapter, and start at verses 1. It says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, and a time to plant and a time to pluck up which is planted. And when a time now to pluck up which is planted, because this kingdom is being uprooted through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It says a time to kill and a time to heal, and a time of healing will be in the kingdom. All right. It says a time to break down and a time to build up. It says a time to weep and a time to laugh and a time to mourn and a time to dance. All right. And I'm going to go down here to where is it at? Did I read it already? Yep. verse 8. It says here, a time to love and a time to hate. We're in a time to hate now because everybody is divided, especially since the last week's elections. Everybody is on edge because of this guy, DJ Trump, won the selection, and basically Kamala was defeated by a landslide. Now you got Keisha trended to social media making an outcry about nothing, and nobody's really paying attention to it. Everybody's like, well, the hell with you. We don't care. You know? But anyway, it says here, a time of hate and a time of war and a time of peace. So this is basically the declaration of war on you tribes, man, all right? And we're not focused on the small hats. We can care less to what happened to them, for real. We're talking about our people because this is the time of Jacob's trouble, man, all right? And the reason why everybody hate them small hats is because everybody knows that you're a bunch of imposters. Everybody knows you're frauds. Everybody knows that you've gotten a world through fraudulent means, man, by setting up coups and taking lands and creating a divide and conquer situation in dividing the earth. And this is how you were able to remain in power, because you turned allies against one another, man. All right. And people are waking up to your evil, to your wickedness. All right. So this is the book of Ezekiel 35, and I'm going to start at verses 2. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophecy against it. All right. And who is Mount Seir? The Edomites. And saying to it, thus says the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee. It says, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate, right? Because the Lord has the ultimate bloodlust for you Edomites, man. Okay, because Esau hates Jake. Okay, no matter what form or fashion, they all hate our people. Especially since these elections have come and passed. Esau has been emboldened against Jake, man. Okay, this is why a lot of Edomites have been bold. So it behooves you, Jakes, to really keep your eyes on a spiritual swivel. And I'm talking about brothers. The 2/3 of our people, we don't really give a damn about them, but we're talking about just brothers and their families in general, that may have a relationship with Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, to stay prayed up and watch your back out here, because, this is a wicked, wicked world, man. Okay, while Jakes is trying to still kill one another, Esau is trying to target you Jakes, but yet Jake don't want no smoke with that. Which some Jakes are coming around and realize like it's time for them to rise up against the opposition. But that's going to be in the Lord's time. But it says here, and I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, okay? Because the Lord is going to ultimately use the angels in Yahweh Shai to throw this place down. And it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, says Yahweh, I will prepare thee into blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, all right? So the Most High is going to recompense the judgment upon your own head, man, because of what you've done to our people, okay? Because you've treated our people, But at the same time, the Lord is going to get the 2/3 of his people because they chose not to repent. Hence the time of Jacob's trouble. And I ended after this, Jeremiah 30:4, and it reads, and it says, and these are the words that Yahweh spake concerning Israel and Judah. For thus says the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. But ask ye now and see whether doth a man does prevail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. But alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he should be saved out of it, man. All right, now let's read that in the New Living Testament and see what it says. All right, so this is Jeremiah 30:4, New Living Testament. It says, this is the message the Lord gave concerning Israel and Judah. This is what Yahweh says. I hear cries of fear, and there is terror and no peace, because we understand that with these new movements like they're not moving, but you got what they call Rex 84, and then also you have Rex 84 and the King Alfred plan, which is specifically designed to put you Jakes in indefinite detention. All right, and basically to murder you without any repercussions. That's really what it's about. That's the whole bill in a nutshell. It says, this is what the Lord says. I hear cries of fear, and there is terror and no peace. But now let me ask you a question. Do men give birth to babies? It says, then why do they stand there, ashen-faced, hands pressed against their sides like a woman in labor? Because of fear. It says, in all history, there have never been such a time of terror and it will be made a time of trouble for my people Israel. Yet in the end, they will be saved, okay? So that's the point. It says a time of trouble for my people, and we believe that we're in that time, but it's going to come a time that it really fully manifests itself, and it's going to be a dark day for Jake, man. All right. But I'm going to end it here, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lord's will, you are edified. Until the next lesson.